In the grand tapestry of modern society, the figures of oligarchs and billionaires stand out as contrasting yet increasingly overlapping entities, each wielding immense power and influence, yet shaped by different historical and cultural contexts. Oligarchs, often emerging from political systems that blend wealth with governance, are typically defined by their ability to manipulate political structures to their advantage. They thrive in environments where wealth is both a tool and a weapon, often leading to a form of governance that prioritizes personal gain over public welfare. This intertwining of wealth and power frequently breeds corruption, as these individuals leverage their financial resources to secure political favors, manipulate legislation, and maintain their elite status. In stark contrast, billionaires, particularly in the context of capitalist societies, often rise through innovation, entrepreneurship, and sheer market acumen. Their wealth is often perceived as a reward for creating value, whether through technological advancements, consumer goods, or services that reshape industries. While some billionaires wield their fortunes to influence political landscapes, many also engage in philanthropy, directing their wealth towards societal betterment. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, for instance, has made significant strides in global health and education, showcasing how billionaires can leverage their resources to address pressing social issues. However, the distinction between these two groups is that oligarch by definition. An oligarch is typically a wealthy and powerful individual who has significant influence over politics, the economy, or society, often in a specific country or region. Pros: power and influence. Oligarchs often have direct control over political decisions, industries, or resources. Wealth. Many oligarchs are billionaires or close to it. Legacy. They can shape the direction of a nation or industry. Cons. Ethical concerns. Oligarchs are often associated with corruption, inequality, and exploitation. Public perception. They may be viewed negatively by the public or international community. Risk. Their power can make them targets for political or legal challenges. Billionaire definition. A billionaire is someone with a net worth of at least 1 billion units of currency, e.g., dollars, euros. They may or may not have political influence. Pros: financial freedom. Billionaires have immense wealth to live luxuriously, invest, or pursue passions. Philanthropy. Many billionaires use their wealth to make a positive impact, e.g., Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Global influence. They can shape industries, innovation, and global trends. Cons. Responsibility. Managing vast wealth can be stressful and complex. Public scrutiny. Billionaires are often criticized for wealth inequality or tax practices. Isolation. Extreme wealth can sometimes lead to loneliness or disconnection from everyday life. So their life is not as clear-cut as it once was. The evolution of wealth in the modern age has led to billionaires increasingly resembling oligarchs, particularly as they gain significant political influence. This shift raises ethical questions about the responsibilities that accompany immense wealth. As billionaires find themselves with the power to sway public policy and political discourse, the line between altruism and self-interest blurs. The philanthropic endeavors of billionaires can sometimes serve as a smokescreen for the influence they exert, allowing them to shape societal priorities according to their vision, which may not always align with the public interest. The societal impacts of both oligarchs and billionaires are profound. Oligarchs often perpetuate systems of inequality, hoarding wealth and power while stifling democratic processes. Their influence can lead to a concentration of power that undermines the very foundations of a fair and just society. The consequences of this are evident in regions where oligarchs dominate. Corruption becomes endemic, and the voices of ordinary citizens are drowned out by the interests of the few. This creates a cycle of disenfranchisement, where the public feels powerless against the machinations of the wealthy elite. On the other hand, billionaires can act as catalysts for innovation and progress. Their investments in technology, healthcare, and education can drive societal advancement. Yet the risks they face, such as public backlash against perceived greed or the potential for their philanthropic efforts to mask exploitative practices, underscore the precarious nature of their influence. The responsibility they bear is immense. With great wealth comes the obligation to consider the broader implications of their actions on society. As the landscape of wealth continues to evolve, the implications of oligarchic and billionaire influence are becoming increasingly intertwined. The rise of billionaires who engage in political lobbying, support specific candidates, or fund initiatives that align with their interests, reflects a shift toward a more oligarchic model of governance, where personal wealth translates into political power. This convergence raises critical questions about accountability and the ethical obligations of the wealthy to the societies they impact. In conclusion, while oligarchs and billionaires may emerge from different contexts, their roles in society are increasingly similar, marked by the intertwining of wealth and power. The ethical considerations surrounding their influence are complex, requiring a nuanced understanding of the responsibilities that come with wealth. As society grapples with these challenges, it becomes essential to advocate for systems that promote accountability and ensure that the interests of the many are not overshadowed by the ambitions of the few. The future of wealth in our world will depend on how we navigate these dynamics, striving for a balance that fosters both innovation and equity. If you like what I'm sharing with you, please share my content, because I truly care about your life goals too. Mainly because I care about how you always try to reach out to me as well. So share my content, so therefore I show you even much more value than this here. Because I do understand, you know, like, and trust me. Because you show much love. I will stand by my goal of always sharing with you others of my 20 million social media fans following me, because I show you daily content. So take a second and watch my short uploads. I will give you some free knowledge understanding on how to build up your confidence too.